Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to Groundhog Day Hop, hosted by JQ Crafty here on YouTube. And it's Jackie's birthday today, so a twofer here. And the theme of this is to do the same sketch or scrap lift of yourself over again every year on Groundhog's Day. And this is the one I started out with, and it does look like a screenshot because it is. And this is the first year scrap lifting that one. And then the next year I thought, well, instead of doing it quite so much like the first one, I'd branch out a little bit and do something different. So this is last year's. And for today's layout, I'm going to be using Echo Park and these two photos here of my youngest grandson. And this is on his birthday, so I am using Echo Park's birthday themed paper and, well, two different sets of stickers and Simple Stories phrase stickers. Now, this works great with a 6x6 paper pad. And if you lay them on there right, the first two times I did it, or three, I laid them right. I don't even know. Well, I did not pull any picture out or anything to look at. I was doing it from memory. So if you center them in the right places, then you can use the scraps from each one of these that you cut off the edge and place them in places that are empty. I had to end up, well, there was like one that the scrap definitely did not work. And so I had to end up getting a bigger scrap. And then I thought, well, if I'm going to have something that's different, I'm going to have a couple of more that's different too. So they are not going to be quite, this isn't quite like the other years. I think I got it a little too high to start with, I think, or something like that. I would have to look at one of the others more closely to see. Or I didn't move it far enough over. I just hit the computer. Did y'all hear that? Was it loud? It seems to be loud when I play it back to make sure everything's working correctly. I'm going to use the Hip Hip Hooray for my title. And I really thought I'd probably use it on the lighter color, but when I went to pull it out, I thought, well, I'm going to try it on this darker. I liked it. So I went ahead and put it over to the right and still liked it on the darker color better. I think it's because of the white outline. I did mat both photos in white and then in blue, and that was a sure thing right there telling me I got the papers too high because I could tell that they weren't going to sit down as low as I was wanting to. So, yeah, you got to get them in the right place. I would look at one of the other layouts if you wanted to lift it rather than actually this one. I do like how this one turned out, but if you wanted to use your scraps efficiently, I, let's see where I'm, oh, the word party on the balloons, I decided to add them with some string. So I put them on foam tape and I'm using some wax twine I got from Amazon. And I am just going to string them down behind the photo. And that's first I had a plan to string them down, tie them in a knot, and maybe put something on top of it. But then I thought, well, no, it just don't seem to quite have enough room, so I put it behind the photo then. But then when I reach for the stickers, I'm going to see, I can't remember if it's a sticker and I put powder on it or if it is a piece of ephemera, but I'm going to end up putting it over there on the corner of the photo, and I like that pretty good. So going behind the photo because it wasn't quite as much room as I liked, worked out really good. Oh, I thought I was going to get that piece next. No, I am getting the cupcake that I cut out of the 4x6, I think it was, cut aparts. There it is. There's a circle. And it says, let's see, time to celebrate and party. And it has like a little colorful viewfinder there. And I think I'm going to end up adding something else there later. Yeah, I do. Because it still looked a little bare right down there. I am, if you can look in the pictures, Malachi is pointing at something, which was another gift that somebody was carrying over there. And he was kind of excited about it, even though he had several there already open. So I thought I'd put the little dinosaur where it looked like he's pointing towards it. And that little piece, it's kind of like a banner. It has the number 3 on it, and this is his 3rd birthday. It's kind of small, but it still has a 3 on there. I am going to line the dinosaur up with it, and the dinosaur has a gift in his hands, but I'm going to add 2 more at his feet. So it'll be 3 gifts there. We were at the park that day, and it was, well, it rained. It was kind of like a steady sprinkle the whole time we were there. And it looks pretty bright in the photos because I lightened them up a little bit so you could see him better. But if you notice, his shorts don't exactly match his shirt because the kids wouldn't stay out of the mud and the water. And so, yeah, he got changed just before the photos. But let's see, where am I at? Oh, since I had orange in the bottom right, and there was a tiny bit up there in the hip hip hooray, I thought I'd add that celebrate up there to add it to the opposite side. And see that important down there? I'm not going to end up using it. I had the plan to use it, but I was going to use it on the right, and then I didn't have enough room for my cupcake like I wanted, so it ended up over on the right, and the important's not even going to make it on there. I do not think it was Echo Park, and I really don't think it was Simple Stories, but it was in there with my birthday iris, and I pulled it out because I thought maybe I'd use it. Oh, I'm just fiddling through all this stuff, trying to decide what I am going to put on the layout. And I am going to end up using that little yellow banner. It's Color Me Happy. And I'm going to tuck it. Uh, oh, I better look where I'm working now. I thought I was going to work down there. I was looking at the layout instead of the video. But I'm going to use that tab since the green dinosaurs down there. I thought, well, I had a little green, more green up there. And I tried a couple of things on top of the tab, but when I looked over there in the tray, I noticed that that banner, the red one, was there, and so I just popped the heart out of it and used it. But I'm tucking the life of the party underneath Malachi's picture, and then I'm going to have Color Me Happy with that little yellow sticker, and then Woohoo with chipboard. And I am getting close to getting done with my layout. I started looking at it and thinking, okay, what else do I want on here? Do I need anything else? And I thought, oh, I want some stars. I'd laid my punch out so I wouldn't forget. And I happened to see it. And so, yeah, that's how the stars ended up on there. And I wanted a brighter color. I first thought I'd do the blue, but I thought if I do the yellow around there, that it would look brighter. And I was looking at the plaid when I picked the color yellow out and trying to find the piece that looked more like that yellow. But while I'm putting the extra stars on here, or the last of them, I want to mention that down there below you will find a playlist for everybody that is playing the Groundhog game hop. And some of them's been doing it every year, so you will see scrap lists of themselves of previous years. So it's the same one every year. You just do it a little different or as close as possible to the original one. And it is also Jackie's birthday, so don't forget to tell her happy birthday. But yeah, that's it. That's my layout. And I had fun with it, and the idea of doing this every year is fun. I wasn't sure if Jackie was serious because she's kind of joking when she said it the first time, but I'm glad we are doing it every year. But there's the cute little viewfinder and the party balloons. But if you leave a comment down there below, I'll try to get back with you. And if you like the video and hit a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you subscribe. And those who already are, thank you so very much. And thank you all for watching my video today. I appreciate that too. So have fun on the hop. Check everybody out. Great playlist down there below. Bye.